Not too bad. Not too shabby. Oh god, what is he doing? Oh, he's dead. No, he's not. What the fuck? Excuse me? Why is he not dying? Did I glitch the game? Oh my god, how did I do that? Everything I say is based on my own opinions and experience. I'm not speaking for the public, and my feedback should be treated as such. You are watching Nico Evaluates. With 26 years of experience on Mega Man games, 7 years of doing the No Miss Buster Only challenge, and countless Snupster Races, as well as being the QA tester for Mega Man Unlimited, I'm here to tell you my honest opinions on different Mega Man games, so sit tight and learn. Hello people and welcome to Nico Evaluates Mega Man X2. Now you might be wondering, why the hell am I doing X2 before X1? Well, this was pledged by Dar Unia. I don't know the reason. Maybe people just like me doing 2 before 1. I did Magma Mole 2 before Magma Mole 1. I did Mega Man Game Boy 2 before Game Boy 1. There's something about the number 2 apparently for people. I would have loved to do X1 first and to wait a few more months. But here we are. Maybe X2 is better than X1 and it's gonna change my opinion on the X games. Maybe not, who knows. Maybe this is a good thing. Maybe it's good that we look at this first so we can maybe appreciate the first one. I don't know. I have no idea how this is gonna work. Now, I have done some background checks. I know most things about the game, even though I've personally only played it once. My background with the X games, never played them as a kid. Finland didn't really sell the SNES that outrageously as it did with the first one. I can't remember any of my friends having the SNES. Everyone had the PlayStation after the NES, so nobody really had, at least in my circles, had any experience with the X titles. And later on that I got to play these on an emulator, of course not the same thing. I don't have any kind of attachment to these. I never really liked the X games, and I know a lot of people are gonna jump on me. Hey now, great designs, great games, what's wrong with you? Honestly, I can't answer that because I don't know. I just don't like the X games. Maybe I'm gonna figure out why once we do the evaluations, but that's my personal bias. And I'm gonna tell you now, I can't evaluate these without any bias because I just don't feel like playing these games. They feel like work to me. They never been fun. Maybe we can change that in this show, maybe, we'll see. There's something about the controls that I don't like, they feel unpolished. Sure, speedrunners are gonna argue, they work very well for what they are and for their purpose, but for me, personally, I just find it very hard to control. There's a lot of hidden shit that you would not know about unless you are an expert. There's a lot of mechanics that are hard to figure out on your own. Whereas the classic games feel very sleek and clean, you know exactly what you're going into. This is kind of a mystery. So we'll see, I guess. See if I change my mind about the X games or not. So Casual Tom provided me with a couple of videos for me to look at and to learn from, so I don't completely skip everything. So let's see if I can do this game justice. So now we don't even know the story to the first game, cause we skipped it. We're gonna check that out later then, I suppose. It has been 6 months since the destruction of Sigma. The Maverick revolt started by Sigma ISO. Maverick hunters have yet to destroy all of Sigma's followers. Led by information gained by Dr. Kane, tracked the last of the Mavericks to an abandoned Reploid. There they hope to wipe out the last of the Resistance. Little do they suspect that real war is about to begin. Mega Man X2 versus X Hunters. That's a pretty good sprite. So I'll get how long the title screen stays on the screen. Let's see when we have control. Still no control. I'm supposed to press start. It doesn't work. Is my controller stuck? No, it was just going for the demo, so it takes away your controls. So here's the title screen. If I don't press anything, whoa, it's gone. Gives you like 2 seconds to press anything. If you don't, it's like fuck off. So you just have to keep moving this if you wanna stay here. Let's go change some controls because dash isn't a peculiar button.
Monaural.
So that's the options. Because it's the SNES, gotta have some options. Again, every time you exit the options, it goes to the fucking intro. Game start. Bam! I like that effect. A fellow comes in with a motorcycle and explodes. What the fuck? Known as the green biker dude. I really don't know the meme or the lore. But a guy just comes in with a motorcycle and fucking dies. Explodes into a million bits. Then you're here. Getting shot by an enemy immediately. No time to react. Get fucked, my man. Oh, the shots actually reflect your bullets. That's pretty nice, I like that. Not quite 2.5D, I would probably not classify this as one. Maybe a little bit. It's like 2.4.5D. But the same thing happens in Mega Man 11, Mighty Number 9 and such games. Where if you kill enemies, they just explode into a million bits and you can't see what the fuck you're doing. At least I can't. Maybe that's a personal problem. And I know what everyone's gonna say. Now he's gonna mention about not being able to jump on those boxes. Well, of course. It looks like they're on your way. In fact, if you look at the graphics, it completely looks like they're on your way, not in the background. They're even colored like that. So, got an enemy which you can just shoot. Doesn't do anything, it's just a wall. And there's another guy. He's gonna... some sort of a tool. It's stuck now. Oh! At first it didn't hit me, but then it did. That's a peculiar design. Again, I like how the enemies explode into million bits. It makes you feel like you've done something. But it can be so distracting. Like, if you look at this enemy when it explodes, all kinds of shit comes flying off it, and you think it's gonna hit you and cause damage, but no. When you're going super fast like this, and you're killing enemies, at least I can't make out what's gonna hit me and what isn't. So I just prefer to go slow. And from what I gather, Mega Man X is not supposed to be played like this, where you just go slowly and kill enemies like this. This is not the intended way the game was made to be played. Like, nobody I've ever seen plays Mega Man X like this. Everyone I know plays Mega Man X like this. Oh, shoot one first. Bam, over there. Holy shit, get hit there. Oh, damn, look at this boy. Oh man, look at, oh fuck, bam, bam, fire everything. God, yeah. Yeah, bitches die. Because bitches are meant to die. And fuck. That's how everyone plays Mega Man X. And that style of gameplay is probably what is killing the game for me. I think. Because I just wanna feel like I'm in control, and going fast as fuck, I'm not in control at all. I'm just dashing into everything and getting hit. I'm dashing into pits and dying. I'm dashing into spikes and dying. So maybe that's the reason why I just don't like the X games. I don't know. It's a cute thing those explosions don't hurt you, by the way. But if you just go slow, take out these walls at your own pace, it's really a bad design. But it's supposed to be like, hey, go fast and try to dodge this, like that. That's the whole idea behind it. But there's no incentive to do so. Why would you have to do that? Unless there's a spot where you really have to go fast. These enemies I never really understood, and when I say never, the first time and the last time I played this game. They don't grab you, they just hurt you. Like if I'm here, it looks like it's gonna come down and grab me and throw me somewhere, but no, it's just gonna hurt me. Mega Man X's enemies for me, they're just like random weird robot things that don't really make any visual sense. Like, you know how in the classic Mega Man games, it looks like most enemies have a soul. It looks like they're alive, and each one of them Even down to the little things like spines, they look like they were handcrafted with care to look like what they look like. The enemies in the X games, they're just random shapes and circles and boxes of motorized, industrial looking things. Which is kinda cool in itself, but I think that's also partly one of the reasons why I feel like the X games are missing a bit of a soul. You're just killing random scrap metal. It doesn't make me feel any good, at least. Just destroying gears and shit. The backgrounds, foregrounds, very impressive work. Easy to tell, this is gonna hurt you. My main problem with it is, you're supposed to kinda know that you have to jump here. The only thing you can see from here is the platform and its edge. So naturally, most people are just gonna do this. But if somebody's not that handy with the dash, ooh, you can still make it. But if you just drop down like this, you just get damaged. Like, what was the reason to do that for the player? You're not gonna see what's down there, so why do you put spikes down there? You're just supposed to know what to do. This I don't really get. It's just like an elevator thing. Has a good telegraph when the enemy is gonna come out of it, but it makes me think you can actually use it like a door. But no, it's just a placeholder for an enemy to react with the world. That's always what I talk about, enemies that react with the world. They're really cool. I like that. And there's a lot of that in the X games as far as I understand. So that's really good. I'm not sure why I was shooting past the enemy there like that. What the fuck? I guess it's going in the background, but they should add a shadow to it when it's in the background. So I would know that, okay, I'm shooting past it because of that. Now it doesn't have any shadow or anything, it doesn't change color. So I'm just wondering why the fuck can't I hurt it. So, here's your introduction to a mechanic. These things will grab you and kind of save you at this point. But if you're just watching what it's gonna do, it's gonna drop you down the spikes. But you're gonna have to learn this because it's in your way. You literally have to get grabbed by that thing. And here's where you learn about the wall jumping. And Tom pointed out that most speedrunners keep holding the dash while going up. But it's actually slower because you're flying further away from the wall as you're doing so. If you just don't use the dash and you go up like this, of course that's faster. If you keep doing this every time, well, it takes a longer time for you to grab the wall again. Just some speedrunner tips, I suppose. Just such as here, don't use dash. That's a really fun part to see. I like these little escape sequences. Make you feel good for beating those. And the background's a really phenomenal work, I think, and a nice color saturation going on with it. It's easy to tell Mega Man from the background. And I'm gonna call him Mega Man all this time. You're not gonna stop me. I know it's Mega Man X. I'm not gonna say Mega Man X every time. Energy capsules, everything. They look pretty good. And I like how you can scale down the walls if you want. Here's your first boss, intro boss. Not really clear when you get hit by it. I don't think you get hit by the shoulder, but you do get hit by the spike on the hand. So that's clear. The foot, however, I think you get hit by everything. Yep, even the top of the foot, which kinda doesn't make any sense. Do I get hit by that? Yes, I do. Yep, you get hit by the top, I don't know why. Also, other peculiar thing, what is this wall here? And why is there an extra bit on the left here? Design-wise? No idea. Maybe it's just there randomly. Now it's just sitting there, you get hit by the... you get hit by the head, I mean the face as well. Like, isn't the face in the background? That's one of the problems. In Mega Man X, you always wanna question everything. What is gonna hit you and what isn't? It's much more clear in the classic series. I know I'm gonna get so much hate for voicing my opinion, but I can't change what I like and what I don't like. Also, I should mention, whenever you dash and you shoot, that you deal double damage. Not so clear for everyone. I'm not sure if the manual told you that, but the game doesn't. And you can also charge. But why would you when you can just dash lemon, as they call it? Sure, you cause more damage probably with a charge, but Not a huge fan of this boss. You can also double tap the direction button and then shoot, it'll also dash. That's a dash limit. Gonna kill the boss faster. Not a terrible boss. Could have done some improvements, maybe color different parts different. The ones that hurt you, maybe make them bright red. Easier to see. This is their leader. His name is Mega Man X. Those who under... Oops.
We won't make the same mistake. He is powerful, but he is blind to what is happening around him.
Our Mavericks will keep him busy until we are ready. Yes, how is the plan proceeding? Collection is proceeding as scheduled. However, we are having oh shit, I skipped it again.
We have little time. We must finish construction on schedule. We must hurry.
I hope I gave them good voices, because I don't know who the hell they are. That's the password. I'm gonna have to memorize those voices. Oh god! Oh, Seizure! Warning, please! I'm actually losing my mind. This is bad. Why are they blinking like that? Like, I know it's like a CRT effect. Holy shit, that hurts my eyes. If you click the X, it takes the text away. I mean, why not? But why? No idea. Well, there's it's hard to read when background is so bright. Wire sponge. This is another thing, I never understood the names in X games. It's like wire sponge, what the fuck does that mean? Where's the iconic Flame Man and such? Some kind of a Maverick. Some kind of a... What's it called? The Mavericks kind of replaced the Min. And the names, just for a European, it sounds so off. I can't begin to explain that. Maybe they're just not for me, I don't understand the names of the robot masters, as I'm gonna call them probably 10 times. Mavericks. Weird names. Typically, I think every stage has one heart container that increases your max health. In this stage, it's here. What a shitty placement. We're gonna go through the whole game wondering where the fuck is that one heart container. It's here. Probably the worst spot to put it in. Why not have a challenge? Why just have a secret that is in the first screen, where typically no other secret has ever been in any game? I don't understand that, but well, maybe somebody enjoys that, and not really what I would call good design. There's a frog that has a little frog riding it. The little frog isn't doing anything yet. Unless... no, it's just... well, both of them are dead. Again, the stage looks very nice. Until it looks like shit. From what I understand, this is some kind of a weather control ball system thing. You use different weapons on it. Maybe we'll come back and check it out. And different shit happens. But for now, the frogs are pretty much just getting overheated. You can destroy these, I'm not sure what that does. But again, I think most players are gonna play the game like this and just gonna rush and dash through everything. Not gonna really bother with the enemies. Not really my style, so we're gonna go slow. See how well that plays out. I'm not sure what those things with the sticks are. What is that? Just another scrap metal bullshit part. They apparently kill you in like 4 hits. That's rough. I never actually realized that. Do we lose the heart container? No, we don't. So again, if you wanna kill enemies faster, you just do this. Which, for a mechanic, I just feel like it's a broken mechanic. Wanna kill enemies faster, you do this. This looks dumb as fuck. I'm just saying. Maybe you're not supposed to do it like that, but people do it anyway, because it's possible. So for the fact that it's there, like it's a mechanic. Why would you ever stop and charge in this game? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out, but for now it kinda seems redundant. Like, okay, let's charge here. Never mind, there's nothing to kill. Now suddenly we have wind and rain. Can't see much. But I'm told that I'm supposed to go up here, because there's a secret. I mean, secrets like this, they're fine, I suppose. I don't know what the secret is. Supposed to go here? There's a one up there, okay. And I think there's also an E-tank. So secrets like this are fun, they're fun to find. One benefit you get from the dash mechanic. Also there's an E-tank that it says E, but it's a sub-tank, so it's not an E-tank. So they lied. So from what I understand, when you're full HP and you pick up energy, the sub-tank fills up, and then you can use it. Not really sure what I think about that. It's an interesting gimmick and it differentiates the game from the classic series. I don't think I'm against it. It just limits your E-tanks, I suppose. Holy fuck, this is I like the challenge though, it's pretty hard. Suddenly the rain is just gone. I think Mega Man 7 did a better job at weather elements like that. They were more streamlined. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but that's how I feel. There's also a secret down here, which I don't think we can get to yet. There's just a gate for one of the... oh, that's another thing, you're just gonna kill yourself down there. Just have to know that. So here's something that we can't get to yet, I suppose we'll come back. Mega Man X has a lot of these lift segments. They're all over the place. That's kinda cool, I have to admit, I like that. And it's just a bunch of waiting. And if you're not fast enough, bam! Dead to spikes. That's a thing. Again, I forgot to do this, because this is what the game is all about. Killing enemies like this. I don't know, man. Is this ever gonna do anything, shooting these balls? One thing I do like about these games is that you can mash pretty fucking fast. This enemy is not introduced very well, because it's right before a pit where you wanna be careful. And it just dropped a bunch of shit down there, so now we have to make this jump like that, but we can't, because the thing comes back. So you just force us to take damage at that point. Really unsure about some of these designs. Of course, if you just go fast, not a problem. You're never gonna even see this fucking enemy in your life. Most people probably go by these games so fast they can't even remember one enemy design. They just breeze through them so fast. But again, it's another piece of scrap metal. This frog at least has something. Oh, now it jumped off. Nice. So if you go close, I'd imagine the little frog. There he comes. And that's a pretty fun... what is this thing doing? Oh, it's limiting our jump height. So how do you get rid of it? Not sure, but it just let go. A lot of mechanics in the game, which is good. Different enemies have a lot of different ways to kill you. Different ways to interact with you as well. That's pretty nice. Most things though, they look so identical, you forget how they worked. And you just end up taking damage because you can't memorize everything. That's the good thing about the classic games. All the enemies are so recognizable. You see them and instantly your brain knows, oh, this is that enemy, it does this thing. But everything kinda looks the same in X. So my brain at least can't differentiate some of the enemies at times and I just forget what they do. Not that the game doesn't teach you, but it's just that everything kinda ends up looking the same, so... everything is just scrap metal bullshit. Very unpopular opinion, I agree. Maybe this will shed some light into why I don't really care for the X games. At least so you understand what I mean. I'm just trying to grab the edge if there's something up here, I don't think so. Also you can glitch the game up there, which is good. Capcom tests their games apparently. That's a good placement there, I like killing that enemy. Oh god! Now we are scrolling enemies back from the left. So that placement there is not as good. We have to go back a little bit to kill this thing. It's a good teaching element here. I can just stay down here and look at what it does the first time I see it. This is one of those rare spots where you would probably want to charge. Unless you just dash over everything. Really short stage, that was it. I just went super slowly and already we're at the end. Not sure how I feel about that, and maybe a longer stage would have been better. Here's Wire Sponge. Very peculiar fellow. And I think this is one of the weaknesses when you have a dash in the game. Sometimes you can just avoid every attack by just being up here. Most of them probably have an attack where they're gonna reach you, but for the most part you're just gonna stay out of trouble by doing this. Just swap sides, repeat. Kinda like how you deal with the oh god, I can't remember his name, the penguin from X1. Frost penguin, whatever. Well, this is how you would learn how this fellow works. Just jump in the corner. You're gonna see everything he does. Except he hasn't done his copyright move yet, which is charge up for like 5 minutes and then do a puny little lightning bolts down that are never gonna hit you. I think that's a joke. That can't be real. Also this. I like how you have to get rid of these things or they will stay in the room. That's a really nice thing, I like that. It's a very clean fight, I like this as well. Nothing is bad about this, I can't find a bad aspect. Except the charges maybe, even as a joke. Bit of a waste of time. Iframes are clear, they stop blinking when you can hurt them again. I just think this is a very good fight. I just wanna see the charge move he does. Because we've yet to showcase it. So you could say it's probably a bit of an RNG boss as well. There he comes. And that's it. Just a waste of time, basically. I don't know what else that could be. Probably very easy to no miss. One of the easiest bosses probably in the X series. Says a man who hasn't played but X1 and X2 like both like twice. But from what I've seen anyway. My 26 years of experience isn't really gonna mean anything when it comes to these games. A really nice boss though, I like this. You can die though. Oh my god, it actually hit us. And there's a death animation just like in Mega Man 7. Very nice. Very similar in fact. And I like the way it explodes. Makes you feel good about yourself. I do like the boss room as well. How those weird buildings are encased in vines. Very nice weapon get screen as well. Can't really hate this. Strike chain. Password, thank you. Let's go to Wheel GATOR next. Transitions also very nice when you pick up a Maverick. This screen is memorable. Makes an impact, surely. The music in the X games is also a thing to remember. Nothing on the left. Kinda glitches when you dash on it. Kinda vibrates also. Looks strange when you walk, it kinda looks like the game is just glitching. Kinda looks off. I like how you can get rid of the platform where the things are coming out. So they stop coming out. Makes sense. You could also make it so that it dings your shots. 2 shots on 1 bird. Not sure what I think about that. Could also just take 1 shot. Can't grab this. Just stopping you from grabbing things they don't want you to grab. That's kinda sad. I wanted to go there. Also, this looks like you're gonna drop through this. Like this green part here. Just looks like you're gonna drop down. Not sure what's happening with the shading. What is this? It's just running away from me. I'm not sure what that was. There it is. I have no idea what these are. Oh, now they shoot. Weird introduction to a new enemy. Having it just run away from us. They are just very peculiar enemies. They just feel like they're random. I'm not sure what's happening with those. Very strange. Nobody's really ever gonna pay attention to those, they just kill them when they see them. So Tom said... Yeah, you're never gonna make this. You can apparently dash into that other wall and get the secret. The charged, the more powerful buster or whatever it is. There's a way to do that without any items. Oh! Get fucked, people! So before this, you would not be able to charge any weapon, but now you can, just as Light told you. It doesn't work. I can't charge it. Oh! Oh, you have to get into the thing! I almost just went down. Yes. So now... Oh... Blordor! Dark Fox! So the other method is... something like this. Fuck! Get rid of Borgs. It was easier for me to do the Buster only jump than this. It's so delayed. Okay, whatever. You know how it works. And we have a platform. It's good that you get a visual cue that you picked up the upgrade. I'm not sure I agree with the color red, but I suppose it looks different enough. Here's your learning moment of these enemies. Oh! I was gonna say, if you paid attention, you should probably stay down here. But I ignored my own rule. Get that energy well placed. Oh god. Never know what you're gonna drop on. Just gotta be careful, I suppose. A lot of energy drops now. They just really want you to have full energy. The introduction to the suit. I forgot the name, okay. The mecha armor. You can float with it. Use the fisting action. Shit like that. Not really a big fan. I just prefer using X normally. But maybe sometimes you're supposed to use this. And I guess the background here is different depending on when you get here. That's a death! How was I supposed to know? You never know in the X games what's a pit and what isn't. Unless you experiment. Okay, look, now it's day. Oh, we're back at the fucking start. Oh, fuck. So if we're fast enough now. Let's try and play this game differently. So now if we dash through this, be really fast. See if the background is different down there when we go through this. It should be evening or something. Not night. See if we can make it there fast enough. I really suck at going fast in these games, but get rid of the suit. Oh my god, you have to actually use it. Well, in your introduction, again. Oh, there we go. Still day. That's a fun mechanic. Maybe we should still use the suit, seeing as shit is gonna just hit us. Without the suit, you're gonna get molested here. Apparently. Unless you know the game. Like your back pockets. Holy fuck, that's a powerful dash. Every time I'm in these suits, it feels like I'm not in total control and I kinda hate it. That's why I don't like using those. Another heart container, which you could use a utility or... There we go. Some damage boosting never hurt anyone. Another lift segment. Just completely... Oh! I was gonna say it just completely goes by that fellow, but he just got me with a fucking curveball. Oh my god, shit's happening so fast, I can't get used to it. Oh my god, the placement! Oh no, I like this. I like how you can use that platform to your advantage. Oh! Well, did not see that one coming. I have to mid. Oh god, I was stuck in between the thing. What am I standing on anyway? Sometimes the X games are really strange. Is the whole stage like supposed to shake like this? I suppose we're flying in the air, so it makes sense. Oh! That gets rid of the shield. I like that. Also the powerful charge with 2 fists now. Bam! Oh, it didn't shoot the other one for some reason. Maybe I did something wrong. Oh, you have to fire it yourself. I thought it just automatically fires both. I see, that's gonna change some things, I suppose. Also, we missed another route. But we're gonna go check it out, I suppose. That's the other route. Maybe? Oh no, no, we can't get there yet. There's one of those bosses again. I think so. Somebody can tell me if you can actually go there and I'll go back. But from what I remember, you can't go there yet. There's another boss gate. Is there something on the right? Think there's a secret? The birds are pretty fast, I'm not sure. I would probably slow them down a bit. Yeah, there's some energies here. Hidden. Not sure why you can't go to the right, because it's open. So our sub-tank is full. If you just go slow enough, your sub-tank does fill up nicely. But if you go fast and dash into everything, we're gonna have a more difficult time. Risk versus reward. If you're going for speedruns, for example, I suppose that's a mechanic that is adored. My heart stopped. Oh, swimming in blood. Why not? I mean, I'm not sure why there's blood here. Also, you could use the weakness against this fellow, but if you do, he goes under the blood every time. So really, the Buster is your best bet. And now we have the powerful Buster, so why not use it? I'm not sure if this is the weakness. We should test it. Every X fan is just losing their mind right now. Well, there he goes. Okay, so that's pretty useless then. A piece poor weakness. And he's just gonna keep tossing saw blades at us. Oh god, if it comes from the left. Really no time to react. Maybe it alternates. Might have been my fault. Also nice that you can still just fire one charge instead of both of them. Oh, there is no iframes, huh? God! I do love the patterns. There is no iframes on the power shot. And also that's now a spike on the wall, if you didn't catch that. So if you touch that, it'll hurt you. I like that. It should be more pointy though, that doesn't really look like a hazard. But I like how the boss is interacting with the room, really nice. Makes you not being able to use the walls to your advantage that much anymore. That's a good alteration to fight. Again, I do like this boss as well, it just takes a long time, because he just spends a lot of time down in the blood. Other than that, not too bad, not too shabby. Oh god, what is he doing? Oh, he's dead. No, he's not. What the fuck? Excuse me? Why is he not dying? Did I glitch the game? Oh my god, how did I do that? I am to be excused? What in the fuck what is happening? I hope we did not completely fuck the game up. Oh! No, he's invincible now. How the fuck did... Oh right, the wall. Well, I'm gonna go back and kill him for the next time. I don't know what happened. If you agreed on what I said, leave a like. If you disagreed, leave a dislike. I'll catch you next time. Thank you for watching another Nico Evaluates. Join us in Discord to talk about Mega Man, white bread, and the neighbor's dog. Impact the show in my Patreon, or just throw a few bucks if you wanna buy me coffee. Check out our merch at teespring.com/store/snupster and get my quotes on your shirt. Or if those don't interest you, you can always just leave a comment or just keep watching. I'll catch you on the next one.